Today we are going to go in depth into algebra, and we need to study some terms associated with algebra. Okay, some definitions that we need to know. Now, the basic definition in algebra starts with this particular term, constants. Basically, any number that we use in algebra is a constant. What are constants? English meaning of constant in something is something which does not change. Its value remains fixed. So if I say 9, 9 refers to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is 9. It cannot be 19 or 29. It cannot be 8. It cannot be 10. It has a fixed assigned numerical value. 9 is a constant number. But there are some things which change. Okay. Variables are those which vary. Vary means change. Okay. So in algebra, to represent a variable, we choose any letter from the English alphabet. Okay. Any letter from the alphabet can be chosen as a variable. Now, to make you understand this two terms, constants and variables, I have given an example over here. Minus 5x. Minus 5 is an integer, it's a number. So this number, as I have said, what are constants? Constants can be any number. So minus 5 is a constant. It cannot be minus 6, it cannot be plus 5 also. Minus 5 is minus 5. It remains fixed. But this x can be anything. I can say x is 1. So if x is 1, then minus 5 into 1 will be minus 5. The answer will be minus 5. If x value is taken to be 2, then minus 5 into 2 is minus 10. So you see the values keep on changing. Because variables have not been assigned any particular value. It can be any value. It can be any value. That's why, since no fixed value is assigned, we call them as variables. And variables, to represent them, we choose any letter of the English alphabet. Alright, the next term that you need to know is when you combine these constants and variables, you get an expression. Okay, we call it as an algebraic expression. Expression of the algebra is called an algebraic expression. So what does an expression consist of? Expression consists of or composed of numbers, letters and signs also. Like you see over here, I have mentioned over here the sign. Negative sign is here. Okay, minus sign. So numbers, letters. Letters means what? Here I have mentioned any letter of the alphabet. These letters are actually what? Variables. So numbers means constants. Letters means variables along with the sign. Sign can be a negative, positive. Even the signs like multiplication and division are also. Like here in this case you see minus 5x. What did I say? That if there is no sign between, there is always this multiplication sign. Alright? You can have an expression like this also. Minus 5x by 2. So in this case, there is this division thing also. See, this bar is actually division. Minus 5 divided by 2. When we pronounce it, we say minus 5x divided by 2. Or simply, even to cut it short, minus 5x by 2. What is this by? It is divided by. The word by over here in mathematics it denotes division. Okay, so all these four arithmetic operators, that is together they are known as signs, letters and numbers. When grouped together, we call it as algebraic expression. Okay, now these algebraic expressions, some more examples can be given. You see over here. In this algebraic expression, there are two terms. This is one term, this is another term, separated by a negative sign. So, an algebraic expression which consists of two terms is known as a binomial. Bi, B-I. Bi stands for two. So, binomial. If you see this one, this is just one algebraic expression. One. Okay. Suppose I want to make it a binomial, then we can write it this way. So in that case, this is the first term and this is the second term. Okay. But if only minus 5 is by 2 is there, then this is just one term. One constant, one variable. One sign. This is one expression. Okay. Here you have two sets of constants, variables, sign. Okay, no sign is plus. So here is one expression. Here is another. In this expression, in this term, there is no variable. It can be that also. Not all expressions may have variables with them. Some of them might be only constants. So in this case, only minus and 2 is there, no variable. But still it is regarded as an expression. Not necessarily that all algebraic expressions will consist of variables. Some of them may not even have a variable, like in this case. 2 doesn't have a variable. But 2 has a sign. 2 has a sign. Minus. So minus, that is sign. 2, that is constant. And there is no variable in this case. So, two sets of algebraic expression. Okay, this is one and this is one. So, two terms. Likewise, you can have three terms also. Now, notice this one. This is one set of algebraic expression consisting of number, letter, and sign. Remember, sign, no sign is plus sign. So, one set of sign, number, and variable. Another set of sign, number, and variable, and another set of sign and variable. So, like that, we have 1, 2, 3. 3 terms are there. And algebraic expressions having 3 terms are known as trinomials. And if only one term is there, one set of number, sign, and variable, then it is regarded as monomial. Monomial. Together, these are all algebraic expressions. So keep that in mind. And in general, if more than one term is there in an algebraic expression, then we call it as a polynomial. Poly means more than one. It can be a binomial. Binomial also is a polynomial. It can be a trinomial. It is also a polynomial. Suppose it has an algebraic expression has 4 terms. It is a polynomial. 5 terms, polynomial. It's only that for 2 terms and 3 terms we have a fixed name. For 2 terms we call the polynomial as binomial. For expression having 3 terms we call it as a trinomial. Alright. Okay, now let us see from our exercise. Exercise 11B. All of you can open to your book. Exercise 11B. Whatever we had learned, those terms. Now it's time to apply them in this question. Now in this question is given, here are a few algebraic expressions. 4 minus 8y by 7 minus 8 9x 80 dx by 0 3x square by 2z. Now if you see all these expressions carefully, you will see that they are all monomials. Monomials means they all consist of one set of number, one sign, one set of variables. Okay. So they are all monomials. They have asked us to classify them as constants or variables. So what I have done is I have created here 2 columns, one for constants and number. No variable will be there, number or sign. Okay, number along with its sign. So here 4 is one such expression which has only number, and by default if no sign is there for 4, it is plus 4. Then you have 3 by 7 is only number. Okay, then you have minus 8, sign is there, so sign and number. Now x cannot be regarded as a constant because x is a variable, and as I had said, the value of x can be anything. It can be 1, it can be minus 1, it can be 2. So if it is 1, then 9 into 1, the value would be 9. If x value is minus 1, so 9 into minus 1 will be minus 9. They are different values. So no fixed value is assigned to x. So x is a variable, and so 9 is also with x. So the whole expression is a variable. Okay, just keep in mind, if along with variable any number also is there, the whole expression will be regarded as a variable one. Then we have AB. Of course, they are all letters, so it will come in the category of variable. Bx divided by y is also a variable. No number is there, only number we need to be able to say it as a constant. But here only variables are there, letters. So it comes in the category of variables. Then comes 0. It's only an integer. Okay, 0. So it doesn't have any variable. So it is in the category of constants. Then the last one is 3x square divided by 2z. This also will come in the category of variables. Okay, because variables letters are assigned to 3 by 2. Okay, and as I said, variables doesn't have any fixed value assigned to them. So it can vary, it can keep on changing. We don't have any fixed value assigned to this. So let's revise. Under constant you have 4, 3 by 7, minus 8 and 0. Under variables, among these expressions, the variables are minus 8 by 9x, AB, bx divided by y, and 3x square by 2z. Okay, now question number 2. In question number 2, they have given us an algebraic expression. This is an algebraic expression. It consists of, if you see, 1, 2 and 3 terms. Now some of you might be confused as to how to know how many terms an algebraic expression has. For that, I would suggest you to see the plus sign and minus sign. Okay, the terms, like here we have 3 terms, and these plus and minus signs, they separate the terms. Like 3x and 5y are separated by this plus sign from each other. Similarly, 5y and this 6z, they are separated from each other by this minus sign. So you will have to observe these plus and minus sign, not the division and multiplication sign. Okay, for this you have to observe the plus and minus signs. More the number of plus and minus signs, more terms will be there. So here these two are separated by plus sign, these two are separated by minus sign. So in all we have 1, 2 and 3 terms. So we have to write down these terms. That's the question. Write all the terms of the following algebraic expressions. So what are the terms? The terms are, we have 3x, so I have written here 3x, and I have given a comma. Okay, the terms have to be separated from each other by a comma. Then the next term is 5y, so here 5y, and no plus sign is written. Please keep in mind, by default, if no sign is there, it is assumed to be having plus sign. Okay, so 5y is same as plus 5y. So again comma, and what is the next term? Minus 6z. Sign also has to be included in it. Okay, by default, if any number doesn't have any sign, it's plus. But if you have a minus, then you have to specify it. You have to write it and show. So these are the terms. If you combine these terms, you will get back this expression. Okay. the expression is given here. I have separated the terms from each other. And while you separate the terms from each other, you have to mention the signs also. Okay, I might as well put it like this also. Plus 3x plus 5y. But if in case it is not given, the plus sign is not shown, then just assume it that by default it has plus sign. So what are the expressions? I mean, what are the terms in this expression? 3x, comma, 5y, comma, minus 6. This minus has to be mentioned. Plus, even if you don't mention it, it will work out. But for minus, you have to mention it. Similarly, the next expression is 6a square plus 5b square minus 3cd. So how many terms are there in it? I think by now you must have realized they are separated, the terms are separated from each other by plus and minus signs. So these two are separated by plus sign, these two are separated by minus sign. So in all, how many terms we have? 1, 2, 3. So here are the terms written separated. Please keep in mind, please put commas in between the terms. So we have the term 6a square, comma. The next term is 5b square. By default, no sign is plus is there. Okay. Then minus 3cd. Here minus is there, so we have to write a minus sign. So minus 3cd. All are separated from each other by comma. The next one, 7 minus 9x square plus 5y square. This is another expression. This also has 3 terms. And the terms I have written here is 7, comma. The next term is minus 9x square. Here minus 9x square. Again comma. Then the next one is plus 5y square. So I have not given the plus sign. By default it is plus. Assume that it is plus. Plus 5y. All are separated by comma. This is very important. If you don't separate them by comma, then these two are considered to be one term. That cannot be possible. So that's why we need comma. Okay, the fourth one also is likewise. In the fourth one, you see how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 terms are there, separated by 3 signs, minus, plus and minus. Okay, so the terms are written over here: 4a square, minus 7b square, 2ab, minus 1. Okay, now let's consider question number 3. Question number 3 is the opposite of question number 2. Okay, here the terms are given to us. You can see the terms, you can understand that they are terms. They are separated from each other by this comma sign. So terms are given. Using these terms, combine them and create an algebraic expression. You have to create an algebraic expression. Okay. So let's try the first one. Remember one more thing. If no sign is there, associated with any term, then plus sign is there. So here, the first one, the terms are 4a square, minus 2b square, minus 3. Combine them, then you will get 4a square, minus 2b square, minus 3. Basically, you just have to remove the commas and put them together. You will get the expression. Okay, if the expression is given, then you have to separate them and put commas. That's about it. The next one here, you have 7x, is one term, 5, another term, 8x square is another term. 3 terms are given. Combine them, remove the commas, then you will have 7x minus 5 plus 8x square. That's it. Now what I have done over here, I have arranged them. How I have arranged them? I have arranged them according to the value of the powers of variable. x2, here x has no power, means one power is there, and here no x only, so no power. So the highest power I have written first, then followed by the second highest power of x, and then last I have written minus 5. If you don't write this way also, this second one, it's okay that you stop here also. But it's always good to arrange. Okay? Human tendency, we arrange and make it look neat. So in maths also we have this. So you can arrange them. Then the next question, here 1, 2, 3, 4 terms are there. Now let us arrange them. How do we arrange them? Remove the comma signs. So you have minus 3t square. So I have written minus 3t square. 2q square. Now it doesn't have any sign. What sign should be there? By default, plus sign. So plus 2q square. Minus 6pq here. Minus 6pq. Minus 5. Minus 5. So basically what we have to do to get the expression? From the terms, remove the minus sign. And that's about it. And if any term like this 2q square doesn't have any sign, then it has plus sign. So writing the sign is very important. Okay? When you are removing the comma sign from the terms, writing the signs is crucial. Okay? Wherever no sign, you have to give plus sign. Okay, the fourth question. Here 1, 2, 3 terms. Combine them, then only you will get the expression. So 2 by 3x square, here 2 by 3x square, minus 4 by 7x square, here minus 4 by 7x square, 3y square, no sign. No sign means plus sign. So plus 3y square. So basically what we have to do, just remove the comma sign. And if no sign is there along with any term, plus sign is there. And we have to write them in combined form, removing the comma sign. Okay, now consider this question. Identify monomials, binomials and trinomials. Monomials having only one term, the expression, algebraic expression having only one term. Binomials means expressions having two terms, trinomials means having three terms. So now I have already taught you how to count the number of terms in an algebraic expression. Now here is the algebraic expression. There is only one sign, plus sign. Remember how to count the terms? You have to look out for plus or minus sign. Now here there is only one plus sign. On the left side you have one term, on the right side of it you have another term. So you have two terms here. So two terms means binomial. Okay, I think it's better that we write down the meanings of these terms first. Okay, monomial, one term. Binomial, two terms. And trinomial means three terms. So now let's look. Now it's very easy. So this is binomial, two terms. How many terms does this expression have? 1, 2, 3. So trinomial. Now this one is a bit confusing maybe. There is no plus or minus sign shown here. So we have only one set of number, one set of variable. No sign means plus sign. So one set of sign. So one set means one term. One term means monomial. Here you have one minus sign. I have told you to look out for plus or minus sign. So on the left you have one term, on the right you have another term. Now this term doesn't have any variable in it, but it's still regarded as a term. You can have two terms. Two terms means binomial. 1, 2, 3 terms. So 3 terms means trinomial. Again here, this is 1,